Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to go over reading player names and scores from the file for your Hangman game. Okay, so the file, remember, it contains the player name and the score, and it's pipe delimited or vertical bar delimited. Here is an example of how the file will look like. Okay, so let's start writing our code. Okay, so we start off with a file pointer, we initialize to null. Then we open the file. It's going to be called scores.txt or whatever I told you. Okay, I'm just giving a name here. By default, whatever is in the assignment. Then I have to check the pointer to see if it opened properly, and if it did not, issue an error. The file cannot be opened. Okay, and then let's return -1, let's say here. Okay, so after this line, we assume the file is open, so we go and read the file using the fgetS. I actually went over an example of this in my previous video, but this one is going to be specific to this file, okay? So what I need to read in a line, so I need to store a line, and let me create an array of characters here to store the line. Let's assume 80 is the max. And then I need to read in a single line and store in the line array using fgetS, size of line, and our file pointer. So this is going to read the file as long as it does not receive, as long as fgetS does not return null, which means that we reach the end of the file. So once we read everything in the line, we need to then use the scanf function in order to break up the different parts. Remember, we have a name, a pipe symbol or a vertical bar, and then the score. So in order to read this, in my previous video, I went over the method here. So let me just write it out, and I'll explain what this means. %d. Okay, so what this means, let me name, and then I need two variables to store the name, to extract the name. Let's assume 30 here for the name, and then another one for the score. So that's an integer. So I'm going to read in the first in the name and the second in the score, and I need an ampersand for the score because the name is an array, so it's an address. The score needs an address here for the scanf to work. What this means here is that read everything but not including the bar, okay, everything up to the bar, and store in name, then discard the bar, and then read the rest as an integer because it's the score, and store in score. Okay, so we can print this out in order to verify that this is extracted properly. So let me print out the name, and then I'll just leave a space and then another space for the score, so it's a bit clearer and they are not displayed together. So we're done reading the file, and then we just need to close it. So let's run this and see if it works. And it doesn't work. What is the problem here? Okay, I forgot to put the line here in order to read from the line, right? The scanf reads from the line, and here it is. Okay, so here we have the correct names and scores read from the file. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much. Good luck.